We got a record number of questions for Perry, and record numbers of comments as well, saying, yes, we're glad he's healthy, the fans still care about you, you know, the whole bit, you know, there's an outpouring of love that I'll never see in my lifetime, I'll tell you that for nothing.
So we'll try not to disappoint them.
No, we'll try not to disappoint them. So anyway, if we've got time, we'll go to, we'll do a couple of games, that kind of thing. But let's do the fan questions.
Yeah,
and I a few weeks ago, I was talking to Dutch Mantel, and I said who in the business has also got a military background, and we couldn't think of too many. Thought of Bobby Jaggers, thought of a couple of others, and then of course, you.
Yeah, one of the boys was the Marine. Who was it? I can't remember.
Well, Raven, wasn't it? Or did he claim the Marines?
Was he a Marine or not?
Was Raven a Marine?
Yeah, I don't know. And I should know that because him and I are together all the time. But yeah, like somebody was a Marine. I can't remember who it was. So
it was John Cena in that film in 2006.
But because most of the boys, they're trying to wrestle from like 18 or so, and they don't. That's what they do. And then some of the guys started a little later, and they did other shit. I guess.
So how come, right, so you always going to destined to be in wrestling and then you go in the military, so we'll skip the wrestling for now, but so military at 17, so why did you make that choice?
Because I was a convicted felon living in a detention home until I was 21, and if I would join the Army, I could get out at 17 in the Army. That was a deal they used to have for for people, and that's how I got in the Army.
Do you mind me asking what the
I was a violent felon. I had a very abusive childhood, which made me very insecure, and I reacted to that by striking out, and by the time I was 13, I was a black belt.
Oh yeah?
So
in judo?
No, Kempo karate.
Kempo karate.
So, kids just...
So you were just kicking ass at a young age?
Yeah, and just so when I got a bad reputation and stuff. But I went to the Army, and the best thing I did, because it helped settle me down and learn to achieve my goals. I always wanted to do the wrestling, but the way my life went, that wasn't a realistic goal, And then when I got out of the Army and didn't know what to do, I just figured, let me try it. And
so I'm going to hit you with a few different questions. So what rank did you attain? And here's a big one as well. How did you get into the Rangers? And what's the difference between regular Army and the Rangers? I scored high enough on my test to qualify for the Rangers. And anytime you have to win, you send the Rangers. Yeah. And it's just a very extensive. I had something called O-site training. You're together with the same people, group day one till the end. There's over 1,000 of us day one. 82 of us graduated from RIP, the Ranger Introductory Program. And that's just, because they make it as hard as they can. Yeah. And is it like the Army? Is it like the Marines, essentially? Like the Army's version of the Marines, or am I? It's a special elite thing, Marines Recon is very similar, because I've actually trained with Marine Recon guys in a different, airborne school and shit, But it's they make it as difficult as they can and as easy as they can be for you to quit. Yeah. And so they quit, but then it's something that pride that you'll have forever, that nobody can take away, Did he do that thing where they say, just to quit, just hand in your flag, that kind of thing, and you can stop it all? There was a white building, and they called the White House, and they would say, it's too hot to be a Ranger today. All you got to do is go to the White House, go to the White House. You'd hear that all day long. Where were you stationed, and how many countries did you visit? I was in the U.S. only. I trained in Georgia and Fort Lewis, Washington, and the Rangers are stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington. So you didn't do any particular traveling, you just stayed on the base? No. I've been training in Panama and shit, you're there for a week or something, and Alaska, but Rangers are stationed in Fort Lewis. That's the only place they are. And what do you call it?
I was very fortunate to be there in peace, not in combat. So that's what I stayed,
Yeah.
you know.
Did you, right, so you do your mandatory 4 years, and then did you think, well, I'd best get out of here before a war kicks off, or did you just always want to go into
no,
wrestling?
I was done.
Yeah.
You know, like when you get out, they try to get you to re-up, you know, and they offer all kinds of money and shit, you know, $30,000, $40,000, and I was done. I wanted to get out, you know. I did my thing, and just I don't know if I really thought I was going to do wrestling, but I was going to see what happened, you know. And once I started something, I'm too stubborn to quit, you know.